Tonight we're introducing a new series, Overcoming the Odds, stories of people with disabilities who are thriving.
Okay, so now Andrew Duff was diagnosed with autism as a young child, but now lives on his own and has a full-time job. Our Liz Dahlem has more.
I actually have to put headphones in and listen to music, even if I'm just going to the dining hall. I get antsy otherwise.
For Andrew Duff, growing up wasn't easy.
I had a sort of a weird awkwardness to me.
He knew he was different.
My parents saw all these symptoms, which included hiding under tables at diners and a little bit of hand flapping, a lot of organizing things.
Andrew didn't say his first word until he was 5.
I would apparently get frustrated with everyone in my family and say, "That's it, I quit of you," and then ground myself. I would go up to my room.
All signs pointed to autism, so Andrew's parents acted quickly and got him to a specialist.
To be very blunt, unfortunately, the doctor said that I would be lucky if I found a job cleaning toilets.
Andrew was enrolled in the special ed classes at his New Jersey elementary school. Knowing he was different from the other kids was tough, and he battled with depression.
I had no real reason for it. I didn't have any home issues or friend issues or school issues. It was just sort of something that came up out of thin air.
But Andrew thrived in school. He tested out of the special ed classes and went into the mainstream classroom. He graduated and was accepted into Bennington College in Vermont.
When I got to college my freshman year, I sort of really struggled with being on my own for the first time, socially what to do. I was still struggling with, after seeing that, thinking, am I actually on the spectrum? Because I see this. And I mean, I can relate to some way, but I don't know if I can really say it with full confidence outside of what my parents told me about when I was younger.
But Andrew found his niche, studying video and theater. After graduation, he was cast for a show about autism in New York City, where he captured the attention of the president for Autism Speaks, an advocacy and research organization.
She came up and said, this was great, and do you have a job? And at that time, I didn't have a job. And she said, we would love to offer you something, give me a call. And then a couple months later, I was working in their media department doing video production for them. And I've been doing that for about 2.5 years now.
Andrew is just terrific, and he's an example of what somebody on the spectrum can achieve, and the qualities that he brings into our workplace and the work that he does for us is wonderful.
The CDC estimates 1 in 68 children are affected by autism spectrum disorders, and it's 4 to 5 times more likely in boys. Doctors don't know what causes it, but there is no cure. At Autism Speaks, Andrew gets to hear stories from families who battle with the developmental disorder every day.
I've met dozens of families and individuals over the years, and each one is so unique, and they influence my story and my work as both a filmmaker and an actor, and as a person.
The job has forced Andrew to ask some tough questions to his interview subjects and himself.
As I've worked on this project, I haven't been able to stop thinking about how and why I'm different from Dan and Christian. The truth is, we still don't know.
I think it's kept me grounded. I think it's kept me honest. I think it's kept me hardworking. I think it's kept me who I am. I don't have a life where I'm not autistic.
Liz Dahlem, Fox 5 News.